In today's video, we're going to just look back at one of our trade setups from last week, and we're going to go over the trigger, we're going to go over the targets, and we're going to go over the hurdles. And it was in WDAY, and we found this setup by running the symmetry, of these prior declines within the uptrend, and there are a few more swings over on the left-hand side of the chart that we used also. And we had a 618 retracement of this prior low to high swing. So this was the setup zone, the 20050 to 20320 area. It included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 price relationships there, so that was a pretty solid cluster. Now, if we see the full move off of this low, then our initial upside target is going to be the 225.88 area. That's typically what we shoot for. We'll look for the extension. Now, what's in the way on the way up, you should also be aware of to help you manage the trade. So if you're in it and you see that we're moving into the next resistance decisions, you can ratchet up stops just in case we can't get through it. So the next hurdle comes in at this 214.15 area. And then there's one other that comes in a little bit above from this prior rally swing. That doesn't come in until the 220 area. But again, ultimately, we're looking for 1272 as a minimum target off of this last low. And let's go over, another trigger example, because a lot of people still don't know what I'm talking about with triggers. So trigger is essentially the price action that tells you that it's worth placing a bet against a zone. Now here we had, the key support. And on the 15-minute chart here, here's where you had the moving average crossover to the upside using the 834 EMA combo. And then we also took out a prior swing high here. So, once we had that crossover, it was okay to look at the buy side and to place your stop underneath either this last low or underneath the low end of the zone, depending on how you've written up your trading plan. But those were the first, or that was the first signal that told you it was okay to look at the buy side in that one. And let's just see if there's any follow through in tomorrow's session.